All right, y'all, it is playoff time in most leagues. That means we have to lock in right now. And I'm going to give you guys 10 people you probably should consider putting into your lineup if you want to have success in the first round of the playoffs. First guy we're going to talk about here is going to be Jackson Dart taking on this Commanders defense, right? I mean, let's just face it right now. The Commanders defense is struggling. It is a struggling defense. We have to call a spade a spade. This could just be what Jackson Dart needs as a boost. Last week was very disappointing for Dart, only throwing for 139 yards, but this week he should be able to get it going again. This entire franchise is surrounding around Jackson Dart and providing him with the success that he needs. Just wait until Malik Neighbors comes back next season. It's gonna be great. But look, he's got people out there like a Wan'Dale Robinson catching the football for him. I think Jackson Dart could be a big play this week against the Commanders. Coming in at number 2, I'm going Baker Mayfield. Listen, he's going to be going against the Falcons. He is mad, and I'm talking about really mad. I mean, how could a competitor like Mayfield take it just losing to a Saints team other than having this killer mentality for the following week? And it just so happens that that team he has to play is going to be the Falcons, right? Divisional rivals. In week 1 of this season, he threw 3 touchdowns against the Saints Falcons team. So look, he's going to be on pace to at least do that this week. He should have a lot more yards than he did in week 1 as well. He's going to go in there and just shred this defense away. I think he has a bullseye set on the Falcons here in week 15. Baker Mayfield should explode for your team, guys. Look, third guy, I'm going to say Chuba Hubbard, right? Taking on the Saints team. Look, it's the revitalization of Hubbard, right? He ran for 17 times compared to Dowdle's 18 for a team high 83 yards, including 2 receptions for 41 yards last week. I think Hubbard is a good start against a beatable defense in the New Orleans Saints. And yes, I do have Rico Dowdle as also a start, but look, we're at the diamonds in the rough right here. People that you might not think you might want to start. That's why I have Chuba Hubbard over Rico Dowdle, but I think both running backs are a smash play against the Saints. Here coming in number 4, I'm going Travis Etienne Jr. against the Jets, right? We've seen a sort of like a renew coming of Travis Etienne this season as well. It was just last season where he was kind of cock-a-doodle. Everybody's like, is Travis Etienne really a good running back anymore? Well, yeah, he is now, right? It's good enough to get rid of Tank Bigsby at the beginning of the season as well, right? This is a good, nice revitalization again, using that word just like I did with Chuba Hubbard, but this is going to be his year, right? We saw him rush 20 times for 74 yards and 2 touchdowns last week against a good Colts defense, and now he gets the Jets, and he should be able to run wild against this defense. So look, have yourself some confidence, put yourself some Travis Etienne into your lineup. I think you'll be happy that you did. Now, number 5, I'm saying Justin Jefferson. That's so crazy having Justin Jefferson on a video like this. But look, a lot of people are scared to play him. Look, it's not because of him. It's just the quarterback is absolutely trash, right? But this week they're going against a Cowboys defense. He hasn't received double-digit targets since week 10, right? His season has been a complete disappointment, but like I was saying, it really isn't because of him. It's because of the quarterback play, right? This week, though, I think I could go out there and get 100 yards receiving against this Cowboys defense. I think as long as he's just going to chuck it up there, I think you're going to see double-digit targets for Justin Jefferson, and he will be going over 100 yards receiving against this Cowboys defense. If you have Justin Jefferson, you drafted him to be the man. You drafted him in the first round. Put him in your lineup into the playoffs. Have confidence that he's going to be able to make something happen. Coming at number 6, I'm going to go Stephon Diggs right here, going against this Bills defense, right? Can you say revenge game number 2? In week 5, we saw Diggs go for 10 receptions and 146 yards. Now, look, he has his up and down weeks, right? Some weeks he kind of goes on the ghost mode, and some weeks he plays up. But look, this week against his former team in the Bills, he's going to be way up. They're going to hyper target Stephon Diggs yet again to have 2 games under his belt where Diggs can look back and say, look, you guys shouldn't have got rid of me over there to Houston. But look, Stephon Diggs coming out there with a chip on his shoulder. I like him for week 15. Coming at number 7, I'm going to say Emeka Egbuka going against the Falcons defense, right? Dropping that pass last week against the Saints is really haunting Egbuka right now. He's even apologized to his teammates for dropping the pass. I believe it's haunted him so much that he's going to be completely locked in against the Falcons, right? They don't want to lose their grip on this division, and I see the Bucs winning in a dominant fashion against the Falcons. Emeka Egbuka, an absolute smash play this week, right? Coming at number 8, I've got to go back to Mark Andrews, right? Against this garbage Bengals defense. I mean, do the Bengals even play defense against the tight end position at all? We saw Dawson Knox have almost a career year, right? Andrews signed a 3-year extension, and he gets to show out against the worst defenses against the tight end position this season, right? Early Christmas present for Andrews in week 15. Coming at number 9, I'm going to go, Isaiah Likely against the Bengals, the other tight end. 2 tight ends from the same team against this Bengals defense. That's how bad they are. I wouldn't be surprised to see 85 plus yards receiving from both tight ends, Likely and Andrews, this week, right? The Bengals just simply can't stop anyone at the tight end position. Likely, he's a smash play for me as well. Coming at number 10, final guy on our list, Harold Fannin Jr. against the Bears. I had Fannin Jr. as a top 3 tight end coming into the NFL draft for a reason, right? He's showing what I saw at Bowling Green, what I saw at the Senior Bowl, right? He is just dominating over Njoku at this point. And to cap it all off, Njoku may also miss this week, which would leave Fannin Jr. as the main tight end target, or I could even say the main passing target against this Bears defense, right? So it seems that Sanders really likes Fannin as they have a really good rapport already. And let's face it, the Bears are actually pretty good this year, which is going to put the Browns into a negative game script, which means Harold Fannin Jr. should get a lot of pass opportunities, look for maybe even double-digit targets if Shedeur Sanders really locks on to this guy. But look, that's the top 10 guys right now that I have you could put into your lineup to best help you win this week. Look, it is playoff time, guys. We've got to lock in and make sure you're putting the best lineups possible. Don't have nobody that's going to have a big game sitting on your bench and then you lose saying boo-hoo-hoo going all the way home, right? Lock in, guys. It's time to win a championship. If you're here at the Bayou Bengal Fantasy Network, hit the subscribe button. If you're part of our family, guys, we are all about winning championship on this channel. We're pumping out videos every single week to help you best dominate, not only during the season, but also in the off season, guys. We are preparing year round on this channel. So make sure you're liking this video. Make sure you subscribe so you can be there for all of our videos that we pump out. I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. We'll see you guys next time.